Fun thrown. This is a video response to Fun Thrown. Video response to my comment on this video response, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy with this video response because I want to say right off the bat, I did a really straightforward comment to Fun Thrown's video about the genre conundrum. About all kinds of stuff that I didn't understood in the video, and stuff I didn't like as well, and it was not harsh necessarily, but it was straightforward. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't understand that. I don't think it's useful. That was the kind of comment I did to the video, and he did a video response to me today. A really thoughtful video response. I want to say, man, I really appreciate it. I really respect what you did, the attitude you had toward that exchange, and so I said it deserves a video response because I have a lot of stuff now I want to add to this. So what he did, Van Throden, he did some research, and he thought about how can he make his point clearer to make me understand. But me or anybody who watched the video. But so he found William James quote, thought experiment, kind of story that might be a real story or doesn't matter. Explain where he got it, did a quote, talk about it, express it, and the point is that Van Throden thesis toward the genre conundrum is that it's hard for us to define genre because the language we use might not be adequate for it. Therefore, we end up having many kind of different definition of it, which makes for kind of like really complicated matter of understanding each other when we talk about genre. So he argued that we should probably just add after a definition, like for example, when I talk about cyberpunk, I mean XYZ, or when I talk about cyberpunk, I mean ABC, which can be totally two different things, but both are true as well. So that's the whole issue and you think that what's matter behind genre is how we use the words we utilize to explain our meanings, kind of thing. And I totally agree. It's a really good video, man. Really appreciate the effort and the proposition you and I agree 100%, man. And I want to add something though. I want to, I'm gonna slice the pie somewhere. When you say our language is not adequate, I think it's not the good way to address. I understand what you mean and I agree, but I don't think it's a good way to address the issue. And here what I wanna say about this. It's hard. I think it's contradictory, or at least not useful, to say that the language we use is not adequate because because genres are language-based phenomenon, experience. It's literature, it's aesthetic, it's in our case here it's not literature, it's gaming, so we talk to each other. So genres are language-based experience, so they exist in our different uses of expression of experience we have. It doesn't exist outside of that. Therefore, it has to be part of the language we use. So saying that the language is inadequate kind of contradict the whole thing. So I don't want to argue on those really specific semantical things. That's not useful to do that. What I just want to say is that Maybe you know, since you are you look interested in philosophy, maybe you know about Wittgenstein, which is really a good philosopher to discuss these kind of issues. I don't want to quote him. Just if you maybe you know him already. If not, check him out. You'll have a blast. If you know him already, you might understand what I'm saying. One of the stuff he discusses is the fact that when we speech, it's like when we talk, it's like making an action. So language is kind of like speech actions. So therefore, for like, when you have a genre that that is linked to different words we use every time we express these things, there's always like an implicit component to it of us putting forward X, Y, or Z. So what I want to say is, like, let's say for example cyberpunk. Let's keep to it. Let's say in cyberpunk you when you play cyberpunk, let's stick to gaming since it's gaming channel and gaming discussion. When you play cyberpunk, what you basically use is a bunch of words that are related to cyberpunk, and the way you use them and put them together makes everybody thinks, experience, feel like cyberpunk. Cyber implants, virtual reality, network, net running, runners, implants, corporation, you know, beat street, beat cop, all the words. So my answer to you, and Null Inquisitor will love me, is semantic fields. So basically, that's a running gag, but basically is that semantic fields are maybe the answer to your proposition, or maybe the problematic you are infer there. So just want to add up to the great work you put in your video. Yes, we should define, but the more you define, the more you're splitting the pie. So it's gonna be useful. It's gonna make you on the spot in a really pragmatic sense of using the language. It's gonna be helpful to add that little sentence you just said concerning the William James thought experiment or story. And but still, what makes cyberpunk in the literature or in the gaming, for me, it's mostly the use of a semantic field. It's being immersed in that semantic field. Every stuff we talk about is linked to cybernetics, cyber implants, body transformation, drugs, corruption, corporation, all that running, making jobs, contact, all this kind of stuff, communication, dystopian future. The semantic field genre are, for me, are on a language based level, semantic fields. It's like making use of a bunch of words that are linked together in a way like a spider web that represents an aesthetic experience of and, you know, on a really analytical level. You want to go theoretical, really analytical level. For me, genre, that's what they are. You know, like they are this web of connection between concepts. When you make a link between implants, is not cyberpunk. An implant is an implant. But when you link implants to body transformation for performance, or when you link implant to cyber, it becomes cyberpunk. You know, the signification, the meaning is getting extracted from those links between concept, which is what semantic fields are. So yeah, man, great video. I appreciate really your the thought process and the effort, and I like this conversation. So maybe we can keep going on this one as long as we have juice to do so. But you know, Thanks a lot again, and hope we have some more in the future. Talk to you soon.